Hello fellow Flosstubers, my name is Julia and this is my first Flosstube in English language. I have a channel in Russian language for a couple of years, but I live in Ireland for many years, and I stitch a lot, so I've decided to give it a go in English language and make a separate Flosstube channel, so my Russian videos and my English videos doesn't mix up. And today I would like to answer Know Your Needleworker tag, so you just know a little more about me, and then in the next videos I'll show you my whips, my finishes. I'm thinking that in the end of every video I'm gonna show one framed piece. That's what I got, because I stitch for couple of years and I have already framed work, so let's get to Know Your Needleworker tag. Where do you live? I live in Dublin, Ireland. I live here since 2006 or so for 12 or 13 years. I've stopped counting literally. And originally I'm from Latvia, from Riga, but I'm Russian. It's a bit complicated, but just so you know. What do you do for a living? I'm full-time stay-at-home mom, but for 9 years I do nails, I do gel nails. When I had my first child, then I was working a lot. I don't know, because he was kind of quiet, you know, as a boy, and he was not paying any interest in what I do. But when I had my second child, and it's a girl, so there she's attention seeker, she's complete drama queen, so I can't even describe it, yeah. So I'm not working as much because she doesn't let me to, but on the other hand I stitch more, so that's good though as well. Do you have any pets? Yeah, I have a parrot. He's a mustache parakeet. His name is Charlie, and he's a producer of my channel. I'm just joking. You're gonna see him in videos probably, because he's just like free fly in the house, and he comes to my shoulder and he likes to sit on my shoulder and watch what I do and try to eat my orchids and try to bite on my threads and my Paco organizers, and you know, parrots, so what can you do? But I love him so much. He's he's a silly tame bird. Kids love him. He loves kids. He doesn't speak much, but he says kiss kiss and does like this. What are your other hobbies besides stitching? Really stitching. I did diamond painting a little bit, and I have one framed humongous piece which I'm gonna show you in one of my next videos. But well, I did knitting, crocheting a bit before. I used to do nappy cakes, you know, those like when you fold nappies into a like 2-3 layer cake, and then you decorate with binkies and socks and little bottles and flowers, and this is like a gift for christening or for newborn or any other stuff, you know, like. So for a while I did that. Yeah, I used to do crochet, and I was really good at that. So I used to do like baby stuff, like little booties and blankies and hats and cardigans, and I used to gift them a lot, and I used to do them by order as well. But since I started stitching, that all came on the back plan, you know. So I don't do that anymore, even though I like to watch videos of people who do knitting and stuff, you know, when they show all the yarns different, you know, because since I stopped knitting, there's like a lot of new things. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie. probably don't have any particular movie which is my favorite. Like the genre, horror movies I like psychological thrillers, something with paranormal activities like The Nun. The last movie which I really liked was The Nun. I brought my friend in cinema. She didn't know which movie we're gonna see, and she never watches horrors. Like, she's getting scared, panic, and after, well, she doesn't like horrors, and I do love them, and I really think that the best thing to watch horrors in cinema, because there you watch other people's reactions and it's really funny. I have a twisted sense of humor, you know, and but when you watch them at home, even though it could be a daytime, then in the evening I get uncomfortable. So usually I go for horrors in cinema. Even this is just across my road. I have a big shopping center, so but my friend did survive, you know. Well, she loved the movie, then yeah, The Nun. But I like movies like Conjuring or Sinister, Paranormal Activity, I Spit on Your Grave. What else? Hostel. Harry Potter movies, of course. Something with like fantasy stuff. From comedy genre, I like The Night in the Museum. Oh, they're funny. The kids love it as well. And Mary Poppins I loved as well. This is really good movie. Like, just cried my eyes loud. What is my favorite TV show? Dr. House, Sherlock, Desperate Housewives. This is like when I stitch and I don't have to look at the screen, you know, and I just want to concentrate on stitching, but I still need something, you know, to play on the background. Then I switch on Desperate Housewives, because I think I know, like, I know their phrases like from my head. I watched so many times. Mentalist I love. Supernatural. I'm Dean team, definitely. Yeah. What is my favorite book? I don't read as much now, but from my, like, from the school times, from my, like, youth times, I like Shakespeare, and I like, there is a Russian, you know, classic writer, Gogol, and he has few books which I like as well. Like, yeah, but if from the known to the English audience, so probably the Shakespeare, you know, Romeo and Juliet or something like that. What is my favorite music? Like, I like to listen to different music. Sometimes, like, depending on my mood, probably in car I would listen something more, oh, there you go, that's done. Something more like rock, I'd say. But I literally, like, I listen completely different artists and groups and bands. Like, just if I like the song, I'll keep it, you know. It doesn't mean that I will listen all the album or all the songs of that artist. No, it could be just one song, and then I just wait until I have plenty to burn a CD, and then it goes to my car, you know. Usually like this. What one word best describes you? I'm not a one-word person. It's hard to describe yourself, you know. Probably you will find that word when you get to know me better, Charlie. But I'm friendly. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say for now, because you'll find your own one word what you're gonna use to describe me, because like it's, you know, I don't know if I'd say I'm funny, but well, 90% of people like laugh with my jokes, but you could be that 10% who don't. You know what I mean? And now in the end of that video I'm gonna show you one framed piece, which is my most favorite piece, most recent piece, because now I stopped framing my stitching because we're gonna move soon, and then I want to do it according to my interior ideas, and I'm gonna see where exactly I'm gonna place them frames, you know, and my stitching. But now I'm gonna show you one which, oh, it's humongous, and this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my Queen Mirabilia, Queen Mermaid by Mirabilia. Jesus, what I'm talking. She has museum glass, so it doesn't really glare as much, so I can show you even closer. I did post this Mirabilia on one of the Nora's group, Mirror on the Wall, maybe in Stitch Mania, because I am a member there long time ago, but I don't post as much. And if anyone will find this video from those groups, that's me who stitched Zelda in 14 days and Mermaid in 5 days. Well, next video I think I'm gonna film about my 2019 finishes, which there were 35 of them with small miniatures as well, but you're gonna see a few of Mirabilias too. I love mermaids. I did a little bit of conversion there, like if you are interested I can tell, like I don't remember really. Like I switched, there's supposed to be white DMC there, and I switched to Petite Treasure Braid, then I add another metallic there, and I switched a few beads, then I did her skin 1/1 with silk, yeah. Then the fabric is opalescent Belfast, and I dyed it myself. And this is framed, Jesus, this Mirabilia was traveling through all Europe, I think. So it, like, I live in Ireland. I sent this in Belarus. I don't know how you pronounce it correctly. Like, I'm sorry for my foreign Russian accent, but you know, what can you do? At least they speak English. And if I make any mistakes, just forgive me for those too, because I never learned English language in school or anywhere. I had German in school, and I had German in my university, so I learned English just by living in Ireland, and prior to that I was living in England as well, in Lincolnshire, in little city Boston, and so I just had to start speaking there. So there, this is my mermaid. And if you're gonna ask me what do I stitch usually, you know, what you can expect on my channel, so I love Mirabilias, of course I stitch a lot of them. I do chatelaines, I do stitch alongs in Russian, in my Russian Flosstube, for chatelaines, for mermaids, for peacocks, butterflies, mermaids. Chatelaines, those are my kind of favorite things. Then I do a lot of dimension skits, I do beaded projects, just none I love, rosewood manner is one of my favorites, reproduction samplers lately. I choose my projects when I look at the picture. If I like the picture, you know, I will do it. Then the second kind of my, how to say it, like, first I see the picture. If I like it, then I see what materials is on there. And I love all the silks, all the beads, all the metallics, everything what blingy and shiny and sparkly, and diamonds are a girl's best friends, you know. So yeah, those are the things you're gonna see on my channel. I stitch a lot of Russian kits as well, and I love them, and those are amazing. Then I do sometimes, rarely, but I still sometimes find something for myself from like independent authors who do charts, you know, and just gotta floss yourself. And well, I think that's all for now. If you find this video, then welcome to my channel. If you don't, still welcome to my channel. I'm not gonna post anywhere announcement that I did my first Flosstube, because I don't know, the first one I think it's the most difficult one, and I'm a little bit concerned for my language, because my kids, you know, they go in school, and English language already, it's their mother tongue, like, not mother tongue, but they start speaking in English. They don't speak in Russian. They understand it, of course, but they speak English, and if they say something in Russian, this is with terrible accent already. So every time I make mistake, you know, grammatical or something, my son just like corrects me, and this is so embarrassing, you know, sometimes. But anyhow, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Big thank you if you're gonna come back, and I'm gonna finish my video for now. Happy stitching. Bye now.